What is the best workflow for selling over $10,000 a month on Etsy? Let's go through exactly what this looks like and how to build a $10,000 a month Etsy shop that actually fits into your life. So I'm literally going to take you through a 7-day game plan so that you can just print this off and use this as your Etsy checklist. You'll notice what is not on here is a morning routine, meditation, gratitude journaling. We are focused on revenue generating activities. And this 7-day game plan that I'm going to take you through is the actual game plan that I use to build my Etsy shop to 7 figures. Monday, number 1, create 3 new listings and at least 1 loss leader. We want every listing to have a purpose. And the loss leader, remember, its purpose is to scale your order number. You're not trying to make money on it. We're not losing money on it either. But the entire purpose is to get that order number under your shop name up as high as possible, as fast as possible. A loss leader is something low margin, low price point, but you're going to sell like 20 of these a day. That's the intention with this. We're also going to do the Facebook strategy for 20 minutes. Now, this might result in 5 to 10 posts, depending on how quick you are. And we are not using a Facebook business page for this. I recommend not spending a ton of time on this. One of my students, Gabby, she says here, I opened my shop in December. I went from 20 to 50 visits a day to more than 2,000 visits a day implementing your Facebook strategy. It went so high, I can't believe it. Facebook strategy really works. We're going to do this for 20 minutes. Then we're going to do 1 reel or post, either or. Monday, it's going to be a montage of sneak peeks of customer orders. We're also going to do our daily messaging for inquiries and customer orders. We are going to do 1 Instagram story with a poll to increase engagement. We're going to do a poll with new product ideas. Like, do you like the lavender or the pink? Do you like the yellow or the orange? Do you like this print or that print? Do you like this design or that design? That type of thing. And we are going to do order fulfillment, of course. On Tuesday, a big thing we're going to do is check our listings on mobile, which means go to your phone and look up both on the app and just a mobile web browser. This is going to ensure that you are fully optimized for mobile. Could someone buy your listing on their phone in the middle of the night while they're feeding their baby? And a big thing with optimizing for mobile is how you look in search results. You've really got to compare yourself to the market leaders. Is your photo and your price point, which is your value proposition, is that more compelling than the market leader? If not, we have some work to do. Next, we are going to check our top 1 to 3 competitors' sales. Now, we're only checking their sales once a week because if you do this daily, you will drive yourself crazy. So just like the stock market, you don't want to look at it every single day. We don't want to let the day-to-day affect us and our decisions. We want to look for trends, and that's why we look at it week over week. And we're just comparing their order count. We're not looking at them on Everbee because those are all estimates, right? It doesn't actually account for discounts or any sale pricing, for example. We're just looking at overall order velocity. Then we're going to do the Pinterest strategy for 20 minutes. Again, you don't need to be creating pins. We're simply using the Google Chrome extension. And in 20 minutes, that means that we want between 80 to 100 pins in total on this day. All right, next we're going to do 1 Instagram reel or post. And remember, Instagram is for nurturing our customers and for building a cult-like following. For this post, we are going to highlight and call out some customer reviews. So this means taking screenshots of any reviews that came in that week and sharing them. And then we're going to do daily messaging. We're going to do 1 Instagram story all about a new product launch. So this means you're going to show the product, you're going to show the behind the scenes, the design, the creation, the texture, the color, the size, the shape, all of it. And of course, you're going to do your order fulfillment for the day. Wednesday, we're going to pack our listing photos with value so that you have the winning value proposition in search results. And we're going to A/B test our thumbnails. A/B testing requires that your listings show up in the same search results, and we want to see which listing is clicked into. And that's where we are going to have very similar SEO, just going to change out the listing photos and see which one has a higher click-through rate. Now, we have another way to gauge which is a better listing photo with a better click-through rate using Facebook ads, but really we are focusing on organic growth right now. Next, we are going to do Pinterest optimization on all of our listings that have not had it done yet, because remember, Pinterest does not work if your listings are not optimized for Pinterest. Then we will evaluate the site merchandising techniques that we have both in our listings and in our shop. The definition of site merchandising is the act of strategically arranging or showcasing your online product catalog in a way that encourages shoppers to stick around and buy. When I worked in corporate e-commerce, we had a whole site merchandising team. When you're doing site merchandising, you are ensuring that the right products are showing up at the right time, and they have to be shown in the right place and in the right way. It's really about creating a brand experience where they are running into your products in as many places as possible. Then we're going to do the Facebook strategy for 20 minutes. Again, that should probably yield about 5 to 10 posts. And then we're going to do one Instagram reel or post, and it's going to be a behind the scenes showing the what of your product, not the how, because we do not want to attract a DIY customer who's trying to copy or replicate what you're doing. We want to just give enough to show the magic of the transformation of how you make that thing. And don't forget to cross promote that type of behind the scenes onto TikTok. It tends to perform very well there. And then last, we're doing daily messaging. We're going to do one Instagram story showing some behind the scenes and of course order fulfillment. All right, Thursday, we are going to create 3 new product listings based on your most recent 20 sales. This is not duplicating that product 3 more times to have 3 duplicate listings. It is actually unique products that are iterations of what's already working. Now, the reason we're focusing on our best sellers and not trying to fix our worst performers is because you're going to get a much better impact and an ROI on your time when you spend your time focusing on something that already has a high velocity of sales. I see people make this mistake all the time where they take a listing that's not selling and then they take that design and they slap it on like 10 other things. And surprise, surprise, it's still not selling. And then we'll do the Pinterest strategy again here on Thursday for 20 minutes, and that will yield 80 to 100 pins. Remember, we're doing Google Chrome. We're not actually creating all these pins. And then we're going to do one reel or post, and we're going to use trending audio. And what you're going to do is simply do a screen recording, scrolling through your orders and saying thank you. And then you're going to do your daily messaging for new orders and inquiries, one Instagram story. Now this one should be relatable about your family life to show that you are a normal, real person. And then also, of course, do your order fulfillment. So we are doing order fulfillment every day in this model, and this is because we want to get traction quickly. Friday, we are going to focus on product research outside of Etsy. If you're new here, you might not know this, but I actually don't promote going to Everbee, finding the best sellers and copying them and tweaking them. Why don't I promote that? Because it doesn't work, right? Chasing best sellers, chasing the success of someone else, you're never going to beat them that way. We are looking outside of Etsy to find trends that are not yet on the Etsy platform. If you have not seen my top 10 trends for 2024, where I go through places that are not Etsy and show you how to bring the trends to Etsy, definitely check that out so you can see what my predictions for the top 10 trends of the year are. And if you need help learning where to even look for trends, where to find these trends if you're not finding them on Etsy, just email us. Our email is team@dylanjaris.com. Next, on Friday, we are going to write out new SEO for profitable customer segments. And our whole philosophy here is customer first, product second. So we target profitable customer segments who have higher discretionary income, they might have more consistent spending habits, and then we build our product mix around them using the 7 types of products framework. We do that before we create our listings because that customer is essential in deciding what SEO to use. Otherwise, those words are really going to be wasted space, wasted words, and you're not going to get in front of the right traffic. Then on Friday, we're going to do the Facebook strategy again for 20 minutes. That should yield 5 to 10 unique posts. And then we're going to do one Instagram reel or post where we are collaborating with another shop. So we're doing a collaboration where we are pushing followers each direction. That is something I'm really going to encourage among our students. We also have a free Facebook group. Definitely join that group. It's a free Facebook group. It's not only my students in there. It's public. We're growing like crazy, and I'm sure you could find people to collaborate on an Instagram post or reel with. Then we're going to do, of course, daily messaging, one Instagram stories where we are asking customers to leave their questions. These questions could be about the product, the size, the care, anything that you think customers might want to know. And of course, do your order fulfillment that day as well. And then Saturday, what we're going to do is review our listing level stats. And we're going to improve our 10 worst and our 10 best listings, starting with our 10 best listings, because we want to get more out of what's working versus having our first focus being on things that are not working. Next, we're going to go to our near dead listings and update our mockups and photos. And this is kind of like a last chance Hail Mary before killing the listing. And then we're going to do the Pinterest strategy for 20 minutes. That should yield 80 to 100 pins. We're going to do one reel or post about your shop, your brand, or your story to really kind of tell that brand story to your customers. And you're going to include 5 fun facts about yourself yourself to welcome and introduce yourself to new followers. And then of course your daily messaging, and you'll do one story about a limited time offer or deal. And then lastly, on Sunday, we're going to set up our Instagram posting schedule. Now this is the most planning that we will be doing, or maybe the only planning. Don't spend any more than 30 minutes on this. And this is just to make your posting throughout the week as mindless as possible. Set up your pricing strategies for the week. Make sure you know which listings are in the sprint and which are in the marathon phase. Kill listings that are 2 months old without any sales or favorites. This is to protect your conversion rate. And remember, we want your shop to evolve to have every listing paying its rent, so paying for its space in your shop. One Instagram post or reel all about unpacking new inventory or showing new digital product elements to your customers. You'll maybe have a sneak peek of a future drop date for something new. And then of course, daily messaging, add in one Instagram story all about how to use or leverage your product. So it's an educational post about how to get the utility out of it. And then of course, your order fulfillment. And if you are wondering what this looks like on paper, make sure to comment below game plan, and we will actually send you the 7-day game plan to download and print off. I hope this is helpful so you can see exactly how we spend our time in our 7-figure shop. If you would like to get a customized strategy for your shop, where myself and my team of coaches, there's 11 of us on that team, we actually dive into your shop and point out exactly what to fix, what to prioritize, and what to do next with our unlimited one-on-one coaching. Definitely schedule a call with the link below that we have pinned to the top of the comments. We can show you more about that one-on-one coaching in our step-by-step course. And our brand new program just released 1 month ago, and the feedback and the results have been phenomenal. So I encourage you to check these out as we play them here. All right, we'll see you guys in the next video.
Until now, I didn't really have many sales in my Etsy shop. Almost 2 months ago, I bought the course. I can see a steady growth, increase in my views, especially in my conversion rate, which was very low before.